You guys, I have found vintage heaven. Hi everyone, Andy here. I'm a vintage home decor reseller and today I have a haul video for you. If you watched my channel before, you know first I take you shopping with me and then we bring everything home and I let you know what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna sell in my Etsy shop. So let's get thrifting. So the day has come for me to go to the brand new thrift store antique mall in town called Memory Den. It opened a little while ago, but they just opened another floor and added a ton of vendors. So apparently there's 130 vendors in this antique mall. And as far as I'm aware, everything is curated within an inch of its life. A lot of my very favorite local resellers have booths here, so I can't wait to see them and to support them. I've been kind of avoiding going because I know it's just going to be so dangerous to go because I'm sure everything is going to be amazing. I'm going to want to buy it all. So yeah, very excited to go in today and finally experience this amazing place. Okay, so I'm back home. Can you guys believe that place? It was vintage heaven. It was incredible. I could not believe how many booths were just so perfectly curated. I mean, these people were legit stylists. I mean, every booth I went in, I wanted almost all of the stuff, so it was very, very dangerous. But that being said, my haul is actually quite small because pricing for resale, definitely not a lot of margin. But pricing for the end consumer, so if you're local and you're looking for some very cool stuff for your home, unique stuff, definitely go there because the pricing was good. It just didn't have a lot of margin for me to mark up for my Etsy shop. So we will be supplementing this haul with stuff my mom actually picked up for me ages ago. So I was going through my inventory, all the stuff that I need to list, found this container with bags and I was like, what is in here? And it's stuff my mom had picked up for me that I totally forgot about. It was around when I had surgery in the spring. So of course that's slipped my mind. And so yeah, going through that was like opening a birthday present. I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Because I had totally forgotten. So yes. So this haul is going to be big like usual, but there's gonna be stuff from that epic trip that I just took you on and then stuff that, like I said, my mom picked up for me. So lots of fun things to show you. Okay, so we're gonna start with the stuff from that recent epic trip that you just saw. So the first thing that I picked up was this adorable black and white vase. So it has this really cute scallop detail on the top and these teeny tiny arms, and then actually it alternates, I don't know if you can tell on the screen, but it's very textured here, and then it's like a really shiny glaze that looks textured, and actually has like a pattern here. So I'm not sure exactly where it's from. I mean, it's artist signed on the bottom, but not in a way that's very obvious. So I tried to do like an image search, nothing came up. So I think it's just a studio piece, but I thought this was very very cute, like a really lovely styling moment to like put on top of books. You know, it has the very narrow neck, so you could put in, you know, a few buds and stuff if you want to actually use it as a vase. But I thought on its own it's sculptural, so had to get it. I think this was, sorry, I have my phone because I'm like remembering looking at the pricing. So yeah, $18.50. So not super cheap. So I know you're just like, Andy, usually you pay less than that. But like I said, everything was priced more so for the end consumer, end user than it is for someone to resell. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping this little gem because it's so cute. But something I will be selling, which I know some of you will be excited about, is this figurine, this person figurine. So I went there trying to find more of these because they're so hot right now. The last time I bought a few, they sold like a hotcake. So when I saw this, I thought it was very awesome. It's this woman just kind of sitting on a log. I don't think it's like the Virgin Mary, although I guess it probably could be. I think it's just like a woman with long hair sitting, you know, on a log. So I thought she was really, really beautiful. The wood tones, you know, just really, really lovely. So she was 21. So again, not that cheap, but they are very popular. They go for a lot. So I had to pick up. So this will be available in my Etsy shop. It's just like an amazing styling moment. And then something I'm gonna keep again is this teeny tiny totem pole. So this guy was 18, yeah, 18, which is a lot probably, but I just could not get over the colors. I thought the colors were just beautiful. Yeah, I just thought it was really, really cute. On the back, it says genuine Indian, I think made, but I don't, let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, oh, there it goes. But I'm not sure exactly, like a lot of it's worn off. So I thought it was really cute. My dad has always been very interested in Native American culture. And so he has a small collection of totems. And so I kind of got this because it kind of reminded me of him, and it was in my color palette. So I thought it was very, very cute. So yeah, yeah, love this little guy. So this will not be available in my Etsy shop. But something that will be, again, so we're just gonna keep going back and forth. Something that will be is this beautiful green piece of pottery. So I've kind of backed off picking up like studio pottery like this, just because, you know, I just wanna make sure I'm picking up like very cool, very sculptural pieces. And this one with the green I thought was incredible. I mean, look at that lid. And then it has like the glaze inside, all of those very cool things around the lip, and then it has these really neat, interesting feet. So this is definitely artist made. It has, you can see that right there. That's the maker's stamp because they're not on the other one. So, but looking it up, I could not find anything on it, so I'm not sure who it is, but I thought this was a very beautiful piece. I'm not a brown person, as you know. I say that as I'm wearing brown. I like to wear brown. But in terms of picking up stuff, but I do have a thing for this very, very like, what is this? Whatever this type of clay is that has all of the bits in it. I really think that's just so interesting. So yeah, it's like a fun surprise. Anyway, so yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. I think it was, oh yeah, this was $25. So like I said, this stuff was not cheap for me to resell, but I just thought it was very cool. I can mark it up because it's such an interesting sculptural piece. So yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. And then the last item from this, oh actually no, two more items from this trip. Okay, so last item from this trip is my favorite. But this one I just thought was so cute. I don't know what my problem, or not problem, I guess, well, I'm collecting a lot of them now, so it's becoming a problem. But I don't know why, but I have been so attracted to vintage clocks lately. I guess it's because I've been actually coming across ones that are like fun and have interesting colors. So yeah, this one, the shape is just so cute and little. And sometimes I need other things to help with a styling moment. That's not my typical stuff. My typical stuff are usually like, you know, candles, books, my wooden hands, my wooden hands that I have, they're over there. That's why I'm looking over there. Plants, things like that. So I need other things to help fill up a scene sometimes. And so something like this is just like another fun element. And I just love the little things on top. So yeah, I thought it was really, really cute. So this was $8. It will not be for sale at my Etsy shop because think I'm gonna try to use it for styling for now. But this was like the best deal I got, $8. Woohoo, $8. Everything else, as you know, was quite pricey. So the priciest thing that I got, which I love this thing. And my husband saw it and he was like, another big animal thing. So I bet you're thinking it's a wicker animal, but it's not. It is this giant brass mouse. So when I saw this in the booth, I was like, OMG, that is coming home with me. So $69, which actually for big brass, things like that is a really good deal. Usually these go for like well over $100 or more. Anytime I buy big brass animals, I sell them for usually like $128 to almost $200 because you just don't see them that often. So this guy I thought was incredible, like absolutely incredible. I just, yeah, it kind of gives me like Mickey Mouse vibes, which I'm not a huge Disney fan, to be honest. I'm not like a person that wants to go to Disneyland. Actually, frankly, I live in fear of having to take my son to Disneyland. It's probably not something that you want to say as a parent. I will take him there, I promise. But I'm just not into rides or being hot. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. But anyways, this I thought was very cool. So I will be keeping this. I have no idea where I'm gonna be putting this. I think it's just so fun and quirky, and I'm really into the fun and quirky right now. Well, always actually, really always. So yeah, this will not be available, but yeah, I thought this was like the craziest piece to pick up. I had to get it. Okay, so that's all the stuff from that very epic trip. And so now we're gonna get into some of the other stuff so that way the haul is bigger for you guys, because I know you wanna see all the cool things that I'm picking up. Okay, so something first that I picked up, and then we're gonna get into the stuff that my mom picked up. So I happened to just go to Value Village, because, you know, I hit up there several times a week, and I found these really cool stone bookends. It's very fun to find a pair. You don't always find a pair of these. A lot of times one goes missing or one gets damaged. So I was really excited. So these were, let me see, $5.99, which I thought was really good. This type of stuff right now is very popular, especially this particular type of stone. So yeah, I just thought they were just so cute. So these will be available in my Etsy shop. And then I totally just realized looking down at my haul that I have two more things. So these I actually got at Goodwill this week. They're just two brass deer. Thought they were really cute. You know, we're heading into the holidays. I love decorating, you know, with deer. That's part of my holiday decor, so I'll be probably keeping these, but they were $1.99 a piece. Yeah, super cute. It's very rare for me to find brass at Goodwill now because it just is like never there. I don't know how people around me, like resellers around me, are finding it, because I go and I'm like never finding it. So when I do, I definitely grab it. Okay, so now on to the stuff that my mom picked up for me. This was around when I had surgery, and so she was just like, you need stuff for your haul videos, I'll shop for you, which I was just like, well, that's the fun part. But I'm also grateful she did it because she found some very cool things. So I guess because I just showed you some brass, we'll just keep on the brass train. So she got these beautiful brass candle holders. I know they're flowers, but they also are giving me somewhat of like a holiday vibe to them. So I'm gonna get these listed ASAP because I think in a holiday tablescape, these would absolutely be beautiful. I love how they have like this texturing like detail underneath of the petals to give it that extra wow factor. So yeah, finding a pair. The pair was only $7.50. So yeah, good pricing at this place. So yeah, these are beautiful. These will be available in my Etsy shop. Now, something that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with, but I just couldn't say no to it because I've never seen it before, was this little brass, what looks like a vase. Actually, no, it is a old lighter. So I don't know how it works. And I need to like do some more. I probably should open this. I don't even know if either of us have looked inside of this. Actually, maybe I won't, just in case there's some sort of like lighter fluid. It doesn't sound like it. But anyways, I'm gonna have to try to rehabilitate this before I sell it. But I love the etched details here. And I just thought it was such a cool thing, you know, for lighting there we go. For lighting candles and whatnot. I'm hoping I can rehabilitate it to work, because I think that, you know, having decorative matchbooks are really nice. Like, especially the long matchsticks, yeah, duh, matchsticks, long matchsticks. You know, it's very, like, it's very elegant. You know, it looks really good for decorating. And then something like this is another, like, really beautiful thing with decor. Because otherwise, you know, those clickers that we all have, I mean, they're really handy, but they are not aesthetically pleasing. And they're always made in colors that you don't want, like bright red or cobalt blue. Like, you don't want to, you know, have that out and about, but something like this you could, assuming you do not have children in your house. So anyways, this will be available in my Etsy shop eventually. I just need to figure out how to rehabilitate it and then also how to ship it safely, because I know at that point it's like one of those things that it's like considered a dangerous item. So I gotta look into it. So this is a task. This is a task on my to-do list, but I thought it was very cool. Had never seen one before, so when my mom showed me a picture, I was like, bring that home. Okay, so another brass item, there's a few more, is this cute little swan. Now, I mean, birds and stuff I see quite a lot. That's one of the most common things made from brass are birds, especially like swans and ducks. But I have never seen one laying down like this. I just thought it was so sweet. I have not shined it up yet, so I definitely will, because it has some like more like mottled patina versus like, you know, just like aging of the brass. So it definitely has some like dirt and stuff. So I will get this shined up. It says made in India. So yeah, definitely a vintage piece, super cute. This will be available in my Etsy shop. And then something that I have never picked up before. So when my mom showed me pictures, she's like, do you want to try it? And I'm like, yeah, let's give it a go. Were these brass utensils. So these are from Israel. And I thought they were just absolutely beautiful. So they actually have a fair amount of detail in the brass itself. And so they have little holes at the top, so you can, move out of the way, there we go. So you can hang them on the wall in the kitchen. So for in a kitchen, I thought this was very cool. These types of things, you know, look really good with boho. They look really good with someone who's decorating a little more traditionally because they are more ornate. So they really kind of can go several different ways. So I thought because of that, you know, I was gonna have her pick them up. I can't remember how much these were. I wanna say everything she got that day I know was like around $10. So it's probably how much this pair was. But yeah, I thought they were really beautiful and interesting. So had her grab these. And then the last brass item from that trip was this beautiful brass butterfly. So butterflies in general, butterflies, owls, mushrooms have been really popular right now. And so when she found this, I was just like, yes, you have to bring this home. It's very substantial. A lot of times the brass butterflies that you see out at antique malls, thrift stores, they're the type of metal that's almost like, it's like aluminum to me. It's just so thin. Like so thin. I have shipped one thing in that material and it scared me to death. It arrived safely, but the amount of effort it took to pack that sucker up to make sure nothing bent in transit it took all the fun out of it. So I will never sell something like that again. But this is very, very sturdy. So it's just these little guys I'm gonna have to protect. But yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. I mean, look at how beautiful and sculptural this is. I mean, this is really for anyone, especially like, imagine if you had like a garden room with plants, this nestled with the plants. Ugh, a beautiful moment. Of course, kids' rooms, you know, little girls, kids love butterflies. This would be something. So yeah, I have not shown this to my son because I know that he'd be like, oh, and then the antennas would be gone. So this it's a good thing I've kept this hidden from him and myself apparently, because I forgot about it. But yeah, this will be available in my Etsy shop. Okay, so looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 more items to show you. Hooray. So almost to the end, but still some really good stuff. So I don't usually pick up embroidery that often, but this I thought was lovely. So yeah, my mom was like, is this your style? And usually I would say no, but the colors on it were just so pretty and just the details. This is all like crewel, which I always feel like I'm saying cruel, like mean, instead of cruel. Anyways, in terms of pronouncing it, but I thought it was really beautiful. I kind of like the wood frame even because the tone is like a really nice mid-tone. But yeah, I thought it was really pretty. You know, cottage decor is really popular. And I just thought this was just such a lovely piece. And I love the way that they framed it and all the different textures. I think it was just really lovely. So I think this was $8. So I thought, you know, for that price, you'll give it a go. I have sold a few different crewel things or embroidered things, and they always sell really well because I think these types of things are just so rare to find anymore, that, you know, people are really excited to get them for their homes. So yeah, anyways, this will be available in my Etsy shop. And then something that is very, very iconic if you watch like Laura Caldwell's Left Coast Revivals, because she seems to pick these up quite a bit and she has a collection of them. So anytime I see them, I like think of her, and then I'm just like, if it's a good enough deal, I definitely pick them up. They're so beautiful. They're wedding cups, all carved wood, really, really pretty. $5. So there's this very, very cool, she went, actually this thrifting trip, my mom went up to visit my sister, and my sister lives up north in Washington, and there's a very cool like hole in the wall type of thrift store with great pricing. So this was only $5, which was amazing. So yeah, these are very cool, very collectible because they're very interesting and sculptural, and they look great really in any type of style of home because they're ornate enough, you know, if you're just decorating more traditionally, but like the wood tones and like the sculptural shape can really go even more modern. So these are very versatile pieces. So when I find them, or in this case when my mom finds them, I always have her get them. Okay, so the last two items are awesome because they're so big. Now usually when I find this pottery, it's always like small. And so when my mom found these pieces, I was like amazed because I hadn't found any this large before, and the pricing was so good. I want to say each one was $8. I mean, like unheard of. So these are very, very collectible types of pottery. Definitely known for this very unique glazing, and the color palettes usually range from like these colors to the blues and oranges, and then reds and oranges. So those are kind of like the primary color palette. You can see them in different things, but yeah, very, very cool. Here's the stamp on the bottom to look for if you are interested in this, but yeah, very collectible type of pottery. So I do collect a lot of Native American pottery, and then I also sell pottery like this, which actually isn't Native American, although their stamp and markings are definitely inspired, but not made by Native people, from my understanding. But yeah, I just thought it was really, really beautiful because it's just like, just very textural, interesting glazes. So, and also such a good deal on these. And like I said, you don't find that great of a deal on these very often. So yeah, when she sent me pictures of these, I was like, yes, you have to bring these home. They are so great. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it was a decent enough size haul because like I said, that trip, I did not buy as much as I thought. So I wanted to supplement it so I can get it to a level that you're used to, because I tend to show you a lot of stuff on these hauls. So I have a lot of vintage markets and events and stuff coming up that I will be shopping. So I'll be taking you guys along with me, which means you're probably gonna see a lot more stuff. So we're gonna keep these videos coming, keep the stuff coming into my Etsy shop. And then also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, definitely check me out there. I do a lot of thrift with me content. I share some of the stuff before it makes it in the haul video there. And also styling tips and other stuff. So it's a really fun place to see a lot more vintage content between my haul videos here. So thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next thrifting and decorating video. Take care.